In today's lesson, we're going to look at creating a two-way table from a Venn diagram. So if you're not used to a Venn diagram, you do need to go back and have a look at that. The easiest way to explain this is actually just dive into an example and have a look. So first thing we need to do is draw up a 2x2 table. So we have the options things that are A, things which are not A, things which are B, and things which are not B. Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to just fill in the table based on the grid that we have. So we need to find things which are both A and B. So that's this set in the middle of the Venn diagram, because this represents things that are both A and B. So that's 7. So the next one we need to find is things that are A but are not B. So if we deal with it as just things that are A, so that's all of this circle. But then it's not allowed to include any B. It's saying, well, we can't include the B, so we have to now take out that part there, which means we're just left with those things in the A, which is 3. So the next one, we're going to look at things which are B, but they're not allowed to be A, so we need to take those out. And we can see we're left with this shaded area here, and that's 2. And then things which are not A and not B, so that includes all of our space around the outside. And we can see that that's going to be 5. Now to make things simple with our two-way table, what we can now do is draw this up to give ourselves some totals. And this will help, I suppose, explain out our table a little bit more. So if we wanted to know from our two-way table all the A options, we can add the A's together, so 7 and 3. And if we go back to our Venn diagram, we can see that that's all of this space here. So all of those are A. If we wanted to know all the ones that are not A, so that's everything outside, which is going to be this part here and the outside, that's going to be 7. And again, we won't bother drawing the filling in the spaces there, but we can add the totals together. We've got 9, we've got 8, and we can see that both of those all total to 17. So that's our first example. So in our next example here, we're asked to draw a Venn diagram based on the two-way table we have. So what we're going to do is create our 2 circles, and we're going to have this one for left-handedness, and we're going to have another circle for blue eyes, which we're going to label B. So the easiest thing to do here is just go through our table, so a two-way table, and we're going to put in where we think our left-handed, so they need to be left-handed, so we know they're going to be in this left-handed circle here somewhere, but they also have blue eyes, which means they're going to be right bang in the middle. We'll go to our next number, so 17. So they're left-handed and they don't have blue eyes, so it means we can pop them in this side here. If we go to our next one, we've got blue eyes and right-handedness. So we guess they fit into the blue eye category, and we need to make sure we leave them out of the left-handed circle, which is there. And then our right-handedness and not blue eyes, 48, well, they're the ones that are going to be on the outside. So we can see that's working the other way from the two-way table into a Venn diagram.